hardest time in life can make the choices of ending your life so easy. Depression is most definitely an emotional, physical. If you ever feel like giving up, this video is definitely for you. I remember like it was yesterday. I was in my apartment and I just knew that it was just time for me to just end it. I didn't feel like I wanted to be here no more. I wasn't even supposed to make it, but I did. I did. But being someone that grew up with a lot of trauma going on, self doubt, disappointment from whether that's mom, dad, family members, whoever, I felt it. Sometimes I felt alone. Sometimes I just felt like just giving up. And with this mental state that I was in, I can say that it really, really drove me to just wanting to just leave everybody and not care. Um, Growing up, I can say that life wasn't the worst, or but yet life wasn't all good. But those times taught me how to survive. But I don't know. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. And I say that to say that mentally, I was out of it. Emotionally, I was out of it. I was just physically there. It took me to become an adult to really face my trauma. I still had childhood trauma, teenager trauma, and also adult trauma because I still allowed things to affect me as I grew. And overcoming depression was not easy. Not easy. And I'm to all and everybody that deals with depression still to this day. Um, I really just want to be raw. I don't want to have no pinpoints of nothing that I'm talking about, long as I'm really telling y'all how important it is to keep your mental together. Always keep your mental together. I know it's times where we want to give up, we want to quit, and just say life is what you make it, or life just gonna be the end. And me talking to you, whoever this video is for, I know it's for you because you clicked on it not only for the thumbnail and not only for the title, because you are someone who's probably battling with mental things in your mind, or something physical or emotionally that's driving you to become very detached from people, the world, life itself, yourself. Because sometimes we can be at war with our own self. And I face that a lot. And honestly speaking, it took me a while to come from that dark spot. Being in a dark space in life is not fun at all. Not saying I'm expecting it. Well, I was expecting it to be fun because I wasn't. It's a lot that you have to cope through. It's a lot that you have to talk through. It's still time. It's just the devil. He don't want me to get it out, and it's okay because I'm still gonna get it out. Because whoever this is for, I pray that you grow, you gain the strength that you need, and you overcome that depression that's trying to knock you down. But yes, growing up, I always face like times of self doubt, not really understanding like my purpose in life. Why am I even living? Who can I really call on? I always shut myself out from people. I figured out what was the reason of my actions after I really had to go into a place called Lakeside. And I didn't go there until I was an adult. I'm 28 years old. Just imagine going from a child to a teenager to your adulthood of trauma that you never not once confronted. Going to Lakeside was probably the best forced decisions ever made for me. And I say that because not only did I have to realize to get myself together, but I had a child, and I have a child that I knew needed me no matter who was around that I was trying to please. Because I had a bad way of trying to please people. That was the top main reason for my depression. Trying to please everybody, trying to live up to everybody's expectations of me. Um, just trying to live in a way of their footsteps and not my own. Not trying to make no mistakes. Not trying to give out a bad, taste in people's mouth of me. But I had to realize I had to go through those things on my own in order to get where I'm at. And those trials and tribulations and those life lessons taught me where to be at in life and where to go. And I appreciate the people that were there for me, because at the same time, some of them only meant my good, but only a handful wanted to see or just wanted to hear me, as in like hear me cry about things, know my story just to know it. And I thank God for the growth in me. I really do. Like, as much as I have grown, I still need growth. But I thank God for like putting his hands on me and taking me away from that mindset that I was in. Because I remember taking those pills that day and not thinking and caring about nobody. Like, nobody. And I'm thankful that I can sit here now in my car, look inside of a camera, not knowing who may see this, and say, thank you, God, because I had a whole child. I had a whole child that could have been left here without her mother. A whole child that could have been left here without her mother because of my actions of not wanting to be big enough to confront my inner trauma and the things that was around me causing the trauma. But that day woke me up a whole lot. I would never forget that day. And the way it was told to me is that I was found in my bedroom. I guess the ambulance or whoever was trying to bring me back to life or something like that, because I had took some pills. I had told a church member that I was finna get ready, And most times when people say that, they don't really be meaning it, but they said in order to get help. But it's crazy that I actually did take the pills, not knowing the cause of it, because I think I took a handful. I don't really want to recap on it, because I'm not saying it's triggering, but it's something that I wouldn't care to, to rewind. But to sum it all up, I did take some medication. I did reach out to a church member before I did it. Not knowing that their church member was very caring enough to, reach out to my family members and let them know such. Because if she was the type of person to take what I said lightly, I would have probably been gone. So I thank you for that. And I just, I don't know. I know I don't know. I know it seems like I'm all over the place, but I'm just being real, raw. I don't want to get out here and be like, oh, like, it's just real life. I'm just being real. And like, I'm just sitting here thinking about how I just really grew up from that. Grew up from just listening to everybody's opinions on my life, struggling with pleasing people. I'm so glad I don't do that no more. I'm so glad that depression doesn't have me. It doesn't have my mind. It doesn't have my spirit. It doesn't have my emotions. It doesn't have me physically because I was real tiny. Me struggling with depression and bipolar depression, it really had me on and off. Like one minute I'm happy, one minute I'm sad, one minute I want to be around people, one minute I don't. One minute I'm in good spirits to talk and play, and then next minute I'm just shut off. Like nobody can even get a word out of me. And it drove me crazy sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to be this person, but it's like that's where I need to be right now. Like shut off, away from people. Nobody love me. Nobody care. They just doing this to make themselves look good. Like it was a lot that I thought about and faced in my head. Like me just thinking about how I sometimes put myself through situations that I didn't even have to, but I did. Only if I would have just talked more to God, figured out, what would work best for me instead of just automatically wanting to give up. So if you out there and you thinking that what you're going through is the end of you, it's not. Right if you have to. Do something, do a habit or I said a habit, sorry. Do a hobby that you enjoy that keeps your mind at peace. Don't overthink it. Take it one day at a time. My hobby was writing. I love writing. That's why I grew into, wanting to do mental health movies and spoken words or whatever it is that consists of me writing and expressing myself. So please, whatever it is that you're doing in life that'll help you be at peace with your mind and with the world itself now, please do that. Really want to do a part 2 of this video. Get more in depth. I'm not sure how far YouTube will let you talk about certain things. So, I'm not sure how far YouTube will let you go with saying and speaking about certain things. So, if you're not new to YouTube, well, I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to like creating long-term vlogs. And just comment below if you want to know more about me overcoming depression. Should I go into details of certain situations, certain episodes I had in life, as far as from mental breakdowns, more about how I overcame it, how I'm overcoming it, and what if some pros and cons of the effect of overcoming depression. But I can say depression has helped me share my story more. Has brought in a positive impact over my life. Even though I was going through the pain and the struggle within myself, it still brought me to a light of brightness, of being impactful, being able to speak to people, being able to write a book, tell my story through film. Like it has brought me to places where I didn't even think I was going because of the darkness that I was in. But like I said, I can definitely show you guys more of that, and speak on more of it. I'm just not sure how far sorry, I said Facebook. Sorry, I'm just not sure how far YouTube will let me go with sharing certain things. But yeah, I would definitely be glad to share more. I pray and hope that whoever sees and hear this video take heed to know that you are not alone. We are in this together. Don't let the outside world cloud you at all. You are important. You are enough. You will make it. You got this. We got this. Now I'm getting ready to end this vlog. I just pray that y'all just take it easy, and I'll be back with more.